What if I told you that right now, living on this planet, there are animals with abilities so insane, so genuinely impossible sounding, that scientists spent years refusing to believe them? Not in sci-fi, not in a Marvel movie. Real animals, real superpowers. We're talking about a shrimp that can see colors your brain literally cannot process. A creature that survived being launched into open space. An animal that can regrow its own brain. These aren't myths. These aren't exaggerations. These are 5 animals with real, documented, scientifically verified superpowers. And by the end of this video, you will never look at nature the same way again. Let's go. Animal 1, Mantis shrimp, the ultimate vision. You think you see color well? You don't. You have 3 types of color receptors in your eyes. 3. Red, green, blue. Everything you've ever seen in your entire life was built from just those 3 signals. Sunsets, rainbows, every painting ever made. 3 receptors. The mantis shrimp has 16. 16 types of color receptors. That's not just seeing more colors. That's a completely different experience of reality that we cannot even imagine. There are colors this shrimp sees that have no name in any human language because no human has ever seen them. But the vision is just the beginning. The mantis shrimp also has the fastest punch of any animal on Earth. Its club-like arms accelerate at the speed of a bullet, generating a force powerful enough to shatter aquarium glass. The impact creates a cavitation bubble, a tiny flash of heat reaching the temperature of the surface of the sun. Let that land. A shrimp, the temperature of the sun, from a punch. They're the size of your finger, and they punch like a miniature nuclear weapon. Animal 2, Tardigrade, the unkillable. This one genuinely sounds made up. It is not made up. The tardigrade, also called the water bear, is a microscopic animal about half a millimeter long. You cannot see it without a microscope. It looks like a tiny 8-legged blob with a face. It is adorable. It is also the most indestructible living thing on this planet. Here is a list of things that cannot kill a tardigrade. Boiling water, freezing to absolute zero, the vacuum of outer space, radiation doses that would kill a human 1,000 times over, being completely dried out for 30 years. In 2007, scientists actually launched tardigrades into open space, outside a spacecraft. They survived. They came back to Earth alive. How? When conditions get extreme, the tardigrade shuts down completely, curls into a tiny ball called a ton, reduces its water content to 3%, and essentially stops existing until things improve. It can hold that state for decades. Then when water returns, it wakes up and continues like nothing happened. Scientists believe tardigrades could survive the death of our sun. They will almost certainly outlive humanity. The most powerful creature on Earth is invisible to the naked eye. Animal 3, Axolotl, the regenerator. Most animals, including humans, have a limited ability to heal. We close wounds. We repair broken bones. That's about it. The axolotl does not have this limitation. This small Mexican salamander can regenerate fully, completely, perfectly, almost any part of its body. Cut off a leg. It grows back, not a scarred stump. A perfect, fully functional, anatomically correct new leg. Same nerves, same bones, same muscles, working perfectly within weeks. That alone would be remarkable. But the axolotl doesn't stop there. It can regenerate its heart, its spinal cord, its jaw, its eye, and most shockingly, its brain. Parts of its actual brain can be removed and will grow back with full function restored. Scientists have been studying axolotls for decades, trying to understand how this works, because if we could apply it to human medicine, the implications would be almost beyond comprehension. Regrowing spinal cords, repairing hearts, reversing brain damage. The axolotl figured all of this out millions of years ago. It sits at the bottom of a lake in Mexico, looking perpetually happy. It has a permanent smile built into its face, completely unaware that it holds one of the most valuable biological secrets on the planet. Animal 4, Pistol shrimp, the sonic weapon. The ocean is loud, but nothing in it is louder than a shrimp. The pistol shrimp has one oversized claw, disproportionately large, like it ordered the wrong size. When it snaps that claw shut, it happens so fast, in less than a millisecond, that it creates a cavitation bubble. Same phenomenon as the Mantis shrimp punch. A bubble of superheated, low-pressure water that instantly collapses. That collapse creates a shockwave and a sound. The sound reaches 218 decibels. For reference, a gunshot is around 140 decibels. A jet engine at full thrust is 150. The pistol shrimp produces a sound louder than both from a claw snap underwater. The shockwave from that bubble stuns or kills prey instantly. No chase, no straged. Just snap, and it's done. Small fish, crabs, other shrimp, all neutralized by sound. Here's the most surreal part. The ocean floor in areas where pistol shrimp live is so full of their snapping that it creates a layer of constant noise, called the deep scattering layer, that actually interferes with naval sonar systems. An animal smaller than your thumb has been jamming military technology for decades. Animal 5. Platypus, the electroreceptor. The platypus exists as if evolution was dared to make something impossible and accepted the challenge. It's a mammal that lays eggs. It has a beaver tail, an otter body, and a duck bill. The males have venomous spurs on their hind legs. It has no stomach. Food goes directly from esophagus to intestine. When scientists first sent a platypus specimen to Europe in 1799, the receiving scientists thought it was a fake and literally looked for stitches where the bill had been sewn on. But its real superpower is electroreception. The platypus hunts with its eyes closed, completely shut. No vision, no hearing, no smell underwater. Instead, its bill contains around 40,000 electroreceptors, sensors that detect the tiny electrical fields generated by the muscle movements of living creatures. Every animal that moves generates a tiny electrical field. The platypus feels it. It sweeps its bill back and forth through the water like a biological metal detector, triangulating the exact position of prey it cannot see, hear, or smell, purely through electrical signals. It finds food in total darkness, in murky water, with its eyes and ears physically closed, using a sense humans don't have and cannot fully imagine. Evolution built a venomous, egg-laying, electricity-sensing mammal with no stomach. And somehow, that is a completely real animal that exists right now in Australia. 5 animals. 5 superpowers that are real, documented, and genuinely mind-bending. These aren't the most famous animals on the planet. They're not lions or elephants or great white sharks. They're small, weird, and mostly overlooked, and every single one of them would destroy a superhero in a fair fight. If this broke your brain even a little, subscribe. Because we have more, a lot more. And drop in the comments, which superpower would you want? Personally, the electroreception is underrated. Imagine never losing your keys again.